This is the van that I found on Craigslist. It is a, probably can't see that very well, but it has a gurney right there. It's got a couple seats, a wheelchair, and it's got on the side, it's got this wheelchair ramp.
Let's go!
We are going to pick up a new van. It's an old van. It's a 2006 Sprinter van, and it's got a 5-cylinder diesel. It's got 372,000 miles on it. And I'm just kind of rolling the dice, but as much as we drive it to go camping, which isn't a whole lot, I think that it should be fine. They usually will go for about 500,000 miles. And the cool thing is, because it's a 2006, there's parts available everywhere for it. We got ourselves a Sprinter van. Lift right here for a wheelchair, and I've got a gurney back there, so if you want to take a nap, yeah, you got a gurney back there. I could haul some people around. I could, yeah. See, it's perfect. We don't need to do anything to this. It's awesome.
Are you kidding me? This is nuts. We can't even.
It's a camper van. They're small and tight like this.
We can't even lay comfortable.
Look, you have a bar back here that keeps you from falling off. I got one back here.
I can't turn.
Okay, let's come up with a better idea. New idea. Pedro didn't like it from the beginning anyways. Let's start from scratch. The reason that people don't do a full bed,
Because they don't have enough room.
because it has a short one.
Okay.
The way I had it, it would come to about here, and then there would be a wall right here that would come out 24 inches, and it would come out 36, so there would be a bathroom right here. And then this would be gone, and then we'd have all of this room right here, which is probably 48 inches for a sink and a countertop, cabinets up here. It is snowing more. Just now, cleared off my car, got it all cleared off, and it's just dumping again. Today we are going to be installing a heater. It's really kind of a big chore. Exhaust, and then we have, it works. And it's blowing super hot air, and we're gonna be able to stay nice and warm. I'm putting a little insulation up here on the roof, as you can see. I've got my fan here, and then I got this one. This one is a little bit more expensive. It comes with a remote and all this stuff. I'm trying to decide where I want to put these things, just based on the structure looking of the roof. This might be the spot here for one fan, and then this one here, where this sits here, is going to be maybe the spot for another fan. Safety first. You can see it just pulling that metal right up against there. Today we're going to be putting solar panels on the van. It's really good. See how it pushed all that out? Good coverage. Swivel! Today we're putting the swivel seats in the van. The swivel, you just pinch that out, swivel it around, and in. I gotta put the seat belts back on, but other than that, the wiring is gonna be the trickiest part here, just because there is so much of it. Ah, look what I found. It's a battle-born battery. Huh. I've got my wiring in for all of my lights. I'm ready to put the ceiling in. Doesn't this thing look great? This is awesome. Just what I wanted it to be. I've got a little light switch right over here. Push that. This is for the bed. You press it and hold it after you turn it on and they'll dim down. Press it and turn it off. Press it again. It goes on full light. Doesn't have a memory, but that is okay. So these 4 are for the bed area where I'm at now. These 3 are kind of the hallway. There's going to be a bathroom right here. And then we've got entry, and we've got right here. This is kind of over the sink and over the countertop. And I've got a switch right over here. And that's for these lights up here in the front. So I cut that piece right there. That's going to go right in here. I cut this piece right here, which is fitting perfectly in there. This part is going down and butting up against this, which is exactly what we want. And this is nice and straight. I'm really happy with this. What I did with this is I cut out of one solid sheet of plywood. Instead of putting a bunch of different pieces together, I've got one piece here that is one piece. When I screw this into the other pieces that are in there, it's going to give this whole thing a lot of rigidity, and all of a sudden everything's going to get really, really strong. This is where the shower bay is. We've got some lights up there. I've got some plumbing right here. I've got my Insta hot water that's going to mount on this wall right here. There's going to be cabinets here, and we've got the other side of the plumbing coming out here. We're going to have a water pump here, and we're going to have water tanks right here. It's all hooked back up. Solar panels are running again. Hook this back up, and then everything else will be working and charging and running again. Now I got that in. That's the hard part. Cabinets framed in up here. For basically, this is just going to be above the bed. This stuff here, and then I've got my shower in. I used a rubberized paint to paint all of the walls. I've got my plastic membrane down, and that's all set up with the drain. I've got my hot water heater in here, my kitchen in with my cabinets. I've got a bucket under here that's doing the drain there. Power, my lights. We've got the refrigerator in here. My latest thing that I finished was this control panel, and this was the trickiest part because I have these lights that used to run to the back corner there. I've got these lights up here. We've got the lights in the shower right here. All of that is running off of this. So you can see I can control that by pushing this button here. This will dim them as well, so I can turn these on and off, and I can press and hold it and they'll dim down. This whole control panel has a light setup. It's got the voltage here. Got my water pump, so that thing's on. Now, because I've got this little bottle tank here hooked up, when I turn this thing on, I'm gonna get hot water, and you can see right now it's already at 95 degrees, 99, 102. It's insta hot. So as long as I've got my vents running inside here when I'm using this, it's gonna be fine. I've got water here, and I actually have hot and cold here, so this will run hot off of the insta hot. Because of the way that I have this plumbed in here, it's going to come down, go under the sink for the hot, and then come out here as hot, and it's already like super, super hot. I've got my bed frame set up over here. Dave helped me do this over at Thurin Fabrication. I really, really thought about all of my electrical. I've got a ton of wires. I thought I was gonna have a ton of extra wires, but come to find out I don't have any extra wires, and I've actually had to open up this panel, put some more wiring. I forgot to wire for my water pump, so I had to redo that. So that had to come through here. Thinking that through and really trying to make sure that you leave yourself a lot of options. The whole idea is I really didn't want to have wires running on the outside of the walls. I wanted to hide everything. So I just have to figure out a way to do that. So in the next video, you're gonna see the cabinets are gonna be finished. You'll see that the front of the van up here is gonna actually be cleaned up and finished up. And then we're gonna put the bench seat in here. We're gonna have some foam pads made for these that are gonna get covered. The bed will be in. The next time you guys see me, this thing is gonna be done. I think that most people are looking at these videos with the full van tour. I don't see a lot of people looking on how to build them, and the way that I'm building it anyway probably isn't how everybody else is doing it. This is going to be finished the next time you see it. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. All of you guys subscribing, thank you, thank you, thank you. And you will see me in the next video.
Let's go!